Across the world, marriage is romanticized as the ultimate happily ever after. But here's the brutal truth most people don't want to hear. While couples enter unions with starry-eyed promises of unconditional love and lifelong joy, research reveals that satisfaction often plummets over time. Love comes with hidden conditions, and the emotional, financial, and health tolls can be devastating, leading many, especially men over 60, to quietly reassess, reclaim their independence, and discover that solitude can offer more peace than a strained partnership ever could. Today, we're going to unpack these hard realities, backed by psychology, evolutionary insights, and long-term studies, so you can navigate with eyes wide open. According to extensive research on marital dynamics, satisfaction in marriage typically declines steadily over the years, with many couples facing increased conflict, emotional disconnection, and unmet expectations that erode the initial bliss. For instance, a Psychology Today analysis of long-term unions highlights how living with a partner day after day brings annoying habits, repetitive routines, and a sense of sameness that tests endurance. Longitudinal studies, like those from the National Institutes of Health, show that marital satisfaction drops significantly over time, influenced by behaviors during conflicts. Constructive discussions can buffer this, but destructive patterns accelerate the slide. And a Greater Good magazine review of relationship trajectories notes that while satisfaction dips in the first decade, it may rebound for some after 20-30 years, but only for those who endure the lows, with many never recovering the honeymoon high. Social expectations fuel the illusion. Media portrays marriage as effortless romance, but reality involves balancing evolving needs amid careers, kids, and aging. Financial pressures add strain, with shared resources often leading to resentment if imbalanced. Shifting societal norms like greater independence for women highlight conditions tied to equity and respect. Social media amplifies comparisons, showcasing curated highlights that make real marriages feel inadequate, while busy lifestyles leave little energy for nurturing bonds, creating a cycle of exhaustion where love feels more like labor than reward. At the same time, men over 60 are experiencing a profound awakening to these truths. Instead of clinging to fading ideals or forcing fixes, many are simplifying their worlds, shedding relational burdens, avoiding endless compromises, and protecting their emotional and financial stability. They're downsizing commitments that no longer serve, walking away from conflicts that drain, and prioritizing personal fulfillment over societal scripts. A CNBC piece from psychologist Terry Orbuck outlines 5 hard truths learned too late, including that love alone isn't enough, and small resentments compound into major rifts. Forbes echoes this, noting that marriages must adapt to constant personal evolution, or they fracture, prompting older men to opt for peace. Reddit discussions on harsh marriage realities reveal seniors admitting that marrying the wrong person makes it too hard, with many choosing solitude over strife. It's not bitterness, it's wisdom from decades of trial, leading to higher satisfaction in selective or single life. Men past 60 have lived through it all. They've committed, compromised, supported families, navigated hardships, and invested deeply in partnerships. And research consistently uncovers a stark reality. Marriages evolve into something far from the fairy tale. They're no longer about blind passion or unconditional acceptance. They're not chasing Hollywood romance. They're not proving loyalty through endless sacrifice. They've already done that. Evolutionary psychology from sources like PubMed explains romantic love as a pair bonding mechanism, but one often conditional on commitment signals like provision and fidelity. A Wikipedia overview ties this to biology, where love serves evolutionary goals but fades if conditions aren't met. They've seen the phases: euphoric beginnings, midlife grinds, and later reflections where unmet needs surface harshly. They've learned the cost of ignoring these truths: the emotional burnout from conditional affection, the health declines from chronic stress, and the financial hits from potential divorce. Studies show that conditional love in relationships leads to lower satisfaction and higher distress. As per Psychology Today analyses where comfortable conditions mask deeper issues. Marriage.com details 15 signs of conditional love, like affection tied to meeting expectations, which erode trust over time. And divorce data from the Micklin Law Group reveals men's retirement and assets suffer splits, alimony, and lost growth, prompting many to say, enough. So many older men awaken. The brutal truth is that marriage's demands often outweigh its rewards. Here's where the imbalance really shows. Society pushes the myth of unconditional bliss, but biology, psychology, and stats paint a different picture. Love is often adaptive and conditional. Satisfaction wanes, and divorce risks loom large, with men facing steeper long-term financial recoveries despite initial income edges. Honeymoon highs fade quickly, but declines persist for most, per Institute for Family Studies interviews showing rebounds only for long haulers. Evolutionary insights from UT Psychology Labs note that even in arranged marriages, love struggles against imposed conditions. As age brings clarity, men realize what was sold as eternal often hinges on ongoing proof, leading to private regrets and reevaluations. Meanwhile, instead of doubling down on fixes, many men over 60 turn inward after this realization. They invest in health, adopting routines that restore vitality and reduce stress. They pursue hobbies, rediscovering passions buried under marital duties. They enjoy quiet independence, free from relational negotiations. They reclaim freedom, living without the weight of expectations. A Medium critique of happiness studies warns against overhyping marriage benefits, noting selection biases where unhappy unions dissolve, leaving survivors skewed positive, but many thrive post-exit. The Porch blog affirms marriage is hard but good for some, yet older men often find equal fulfillment alone. Here is the part most people misunderstand. The brutal truth isn't that marriage is doomed. It's not inherently bad. It's not a trap for everyone. It's simply conditional and demanding, requiring constant effort without guaranteed returns, as evolutionary psychology from Dr. P. Psych Mom ties to biological impulses that prioritize survival over sentiment. If a marriage brings mutual growth, warmth, respect, and shared joy, embrace it. But if it devolves into conditions, conflicts, entitlement, or resentment, walk away without guilt. This isn't failure, it's self-preservation. Facebook Insights on Personality changes post-marriage note routines harden, making adaptation tough, but awareness empowers choice. When researchers survey enduring couples, they highlight valued elements: reciprocal support without strings, emotional resilience and kindness, shared evolution through changes, reliability and hardships, honesty that adapts, not perfection, not fantasy, not endless highs. Pew Research finds 58% of married adults report high satisfaction, but cohabitors lag slightly. Yet for many, the key is equity. Men over 60 don't need marriage to define them. They need bonds that enhance peace, not erode it. After lifetimes of giving, they deserve reciprocity. While marriage myths endure, a growing number of older men embrace the truth and gain a calmer perspective, unclouded by illusions. Deeper rest, free from tensions, financial control, sans division risks, vital health, prioritized personally, and a life of intentional calm. Gallup polls show married adults thrive more, but the gap narrows with age, and many singles report equal fulfillment. That doesn't mean reject partnership. It means enter wisely or thrive solo. So if you're a man over 60 facing these truths, remember, you are not misguided. You are not alone. You are simply in a phase where your reality matters more than romance novels, and your peace trumps prescribed paths. Honor this clarity. It's your guide. Choose discerningly. Value mutuality. Safeguard your well-being. And only commit where the truth aligns with joy. If you're a man over 60 interested in relationship realities, masculine wisdom, health, and personal growth backed by research, subscribe to this channel. Stay enlightened, stay resilient, and stay at peace.